My name is Bade Oyeshina from Ladoke Akintola University of Technology. In this topic, we are going to set up Moodle LMS on our local environment. What I mean by local environment is our laptop, our computer that we use to do our work on daily basis. This way, we can prepare our courses, add our resources, add our activities on our local environment, and we can export it to another module instance, whether online or in another local environment. So this way, we are more efficient in preparing our lesson plans and in teaching, in disseminating information to our students. So we are going to go through the process of installing it on our laptop, and I can tell you that it's easy. You just follow the steps. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so I'm going to go into my computer and I'm going to download. I'm going to Okay, so these are the requirements. You will need uh, a computer with at least 4 GB RAM and a high capacity internet access. The file we are downloading is very huge and it will consume a lot of data. I think it's around 200 megabyte of data. So you need a high capacity internet access to download it. Then we are going to, this is our source that we are downloading it for. Then we are going to extract it. Just follow me as I will show you on how to do it on my local system. So this is my local system. I'm going to download the software. I'm on the internet, so I can, let me copy the link. So I'm going to paste the link here. I'm going to, okay, so it should start downloading now. Okay, so this is the site. So automatically, okay, your download will start shortly. So let's wait a bit to start downloading. Okay, so it's downloading. The version we are installing is version 3.11. That's the version we are installing. So, but let me pause, let me cancel it, and I've already downloaded it. So it's on my, it's in my download folder. So this is the file. Okay, so I'm going to uh, go to my C drive. Let me go to my C drive. I'm going to create a folder here and I will name it Moodle. Okay, Moodle. Then I'm going to copy the downloaded file. So you can see, copy. Okay, so I'm going to paste it here. Okay, and I'm going to extract here. I will extract here. Okay, so it's going to take a while. Okay, so it has finally gotten extracted onto my folder, module folder, and you can see I have a new folder which is called server. I also have a readme.txt, it's a readme file, and I also have start module.exe and stop module.exe. So these are the files that is going to run so that I can have access to the module instance. But before we do that, before we start the module, I would like us to adjust a few parameters from the server. Let's just double click on the server, and then we will see a folder called PHP. You know, module uses PHP. PHP is a programming language. It's MySQL. That's what module uses. So you see all the files that support PHP and MySQL here. I'm going to go inside my PHP folder. I'm going to adjust the PHP configuration settings because module requires some settings there, php.ini. So I'm going to open it with a notepad and find max. Okay, max. So I want to adjust my maximum execution time. So that I can, the current value is 120. I'm going to just make it 1200. I'm going to save it. I'm going to close it. So I think we are good to go. So I'm going back to my module folder, and I'm going to start module exec. I'm going to click on it. Okay. So you will see a black interface coming out, and you will see now. So XAMPP now starts as a console application. Okay. So you can see now it says stop. Okay. So it's already started now, and this is telling us that if we want to stop our module, we should just come over and click this. So let's just minimize this, and then we will go to our browser. Okay, we go to our browser, we will type localhost. So okay, so it works. It's telling us that we need to install module. So we are going to go through this process of installing module. The default language is English, and so we move next. Okay, we are going to confirm the path. Okay, so localhost. So this is going to be our web address. We do not need to change this. We do not need to change it, but we may need to change it. But let's go ahead. The module should be able to create this folder where this is where it's going to store all the data. Should be able to create it by itself. This is a Windows platform, so the permission issue is not as complex as other systems. So next, okay. So this is our database settings. Let's just leave it as it is. Do not touch it. So module is going to do the auto configuration by itself. So you click on next. Okay. So it says we should read all these instructions and then continue. Okay, so we are going to continue. Okay, so we have gotten to where it's saying all the plugins. So these are all the plugins it's going to install. and this place is important. It has to be okay, okay, okay. You can see on my system is okay. If it is not okay on your system, it will mean there is a problem. So you must let me know. You can see this is not okay, but we do not need, since it's a local system, we do not need HTTPS. So we are good to go. So it says maximum input var should be 5,000, but let's continue. Eh, I don't think it's a showstopper. Continue. Okay, so module is installing. It will take a while. So let me pause a bit. Okay, our module is still installing. You can see it's still going to take a while. This is dependent on the system, on the power of the system you are using. So some may take 5 or 10 minutes, while other can take like 20 minutes. But it will finally finish. Okay, so we are finally finished the not the installation, but to install the plugins, and you can see that it shows continue. We started up and gradually install all this. Started install all this. I was timing it. I think it took like 30 minutes before it could finally get to the end and print continue. So I'm going to click on continue to continue my installation. Okay, so it's asking me to set up my account. So I'm going to put my password here. Please do not forget this password. So I'm going to add my name here. Okay. So I'm going to add my email address. Okay. Let's find me. Then I'm going to go down, select my country. Okay. I'm going to select my time zone, which is Africa, Lagos. I'm going to go down and update the profile. I do not want to save it. So, okay, since my password is not too good, so let me give it a stronger password. So it says password must have at least one uppercase. The password must have special symbol. So I've given it. So let me try to update my profile again. Okay, so I've added my account as admin. So I'm going to now name my site now. So this is front page setting. I'm going to name it. Uh, I'm going to name it Lao Lautech E. Okay, Lautech E Milan LICC. Okay, so I'm going to give it a short name. So you can name it your institution, you can name it anything. You are free, depending on what you want to use the installation for. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to change my time zone. I'm going to change my time zone. Lagos. I'll leave the rest and click on save changes. Okay. So let me just add Lautech ng here. So you can also add the domain of your university and click on save. Okay. So wow, I have my module installed now. You can see my name, you can see my site home, my calendar, my private file, my content bar, my site administration. So I have my page set up now, so I can do anything on my page now. Now, please do not forget your password, the password that you use to log in as admin. Please do not forget it. Write it somewhere. Okay, so I can come to this is the site administration area which you are going to work on and create your courses. So I can uh, go to my site administration. I can see my user, I can see my courses, and I can see a lot of other things. So my course, you can add a new course here, you can add users here, add a new user, yeah, and you can also upload a new user. So I'm going to stop here and shoot another video on how to add user or how to add courses, or I can give you manual. But once you can get this, the rest, uh, the problem is solved. So thank you for staying with me. I will see you